Welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Don't forget to check out the playlist on the upper right side of the YouTube video page. I've spent about, I guess, half an hour going around every single shop in this game. The Dalish Camp, Lowtown, Hightown, the Ferelden Import Shop in Lowtown. It's in a house, you need to go there. Buying companion armor upgrades, and I've gotten quite a few. If I go to inventory, I have just one for Sebastian. Shouldn't there be two? I think there is another one, another merchant I can get the armor from. I'll check that later. But I've purchased a lot of armor upgrades. It's something I recommend you do. Anyway, I'm gonna do Sebastian's quest, but first let's destroy this book. It gives you quite a bit of experience. If you...
How about you?
If you read the book, you gain attribute points, but no experience. Also, you don't get the ability to actually fight a demon later on. Also, I've leveled up Sebastian. Let me go through his attributes. 27 dexterity, 34 cunning, 14 constitution, 16 willpower. At level 13, by the way. His entire personal tree except the debilitating arrow, since I can't get that. I'll get that next level. Blindside, back to back, brand, and follow through. Of course, I've also gotten the flask. I was able to avoid that just in time. Good. No. I've also put the DLC longbow on Sebastian, 75 damage. Quite useful. He starts off with a 21 damage longbow, which isn't all that good. That goes without saying. Yeah, repetence. Are there any more vendors around here? Well, there are the ones here, but beyond that, no.
Do Dalish honestly not recognize the difference between demons and beneficial spirits?
We've never thought of the Fade as the home of our gods. It is another realm, another people's home, no different or more foreign than, say, Ozamar.
But have you never studied the types of demons? They break down very clearly into different sins.
Spirits differ from each other, just as you and Hawke and Isabella are all human. More or less.
Why did it leave full screen mode? Bloody hell. Just a second. Okay. She's got a point there. With the spirits. By the way, there are gangs in Act 2 different from the ones in Act 1. No gangs! What can I say? I think it's free.
That's strange. The door's wide open. And not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
There are a lot of things you're gonna find here that will trouble you, Sebastian. Let me just put it like that.
More! You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
This is weird. Of course.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, Monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
The fuck? I know what's going on around here, but still, what the fuck? Okay, that's for Sebastian. An upgrade for his armor. Well, where can I go? Where did I come from? Oh, that's the way.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings on.
Yeah. Vael Codex.
Oh, lower. Lower.
I beg your pardon, Hawke. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
What are they even doing? The Thalanast!
No, the feather. Use the feather.
Seriously?
Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
Okay. Okay.
The naughty apprentice.
Alright. I'll just walk away. Slowly. I think that's a good idea, isn't it? This is just bloody ridiculous. And believe me when I say the following, this is not the worst writing in the game. Far from it. I think it's difficult to top the whole Anders is a blood mage but hates blood magic bullshit, but you can actually top that. Huh.
There is something.
What the?
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Get out of my way.
You're not in a strong negotiating position.
You shall not enter.
If you say so. Don't pray for the Fade's Fury. I'll take that.
Temptresses. We must see what greater evil they were.
Well, it is the most wicked you should pray especially for. I'm not sure if demons are wicked though, just for existing.
A ruin, so close to height.
Don't get me started on this bullshit, it's just a stupid fucking dungeon.
More of them.
Oh, right, Anders. Did not. Yes, I did implement that tactic.
My magic will destroy.
Hawke, stay alive.
It's too...
I said stay alive! That's a lot of demons. Well, that one is dead. Oh, by the way, speaking about staffs, because, you know, and there is this quite useless right now, I can switch his staff around. Don't think I want to, however. Do I have to? There we go. There is an achievement that if you don't get anyone unconscious, and yes, you can get the achievement if you just reload if someone does fall. I did get it, by the way. At the end of Act 1. Unstoppable achievement. You might have seen me get it in the video. Anyway. More of them! Revenants! Screw you.
That's enough! You can! Let's finish this! I'll deal with this.
No, I can do better, believe me. Pommel strike. Scythe. More of them. Does it ever stop? Sebastian does more damage than Varric does. That's for certain.
It's too much!
You're alive, Hawke, shut up. Also, while I was going around the shops, I also purchased 2 gifts. One for Varric, one for, which I found in Lowtown, one for Merrill, which I found in the Dalish camp. Oh, first let me go here, see what is there, then continue down the main path. Maybe I can do this in one video. I sort of doubt it, but we shall see. Nothing. Literally nothing. At least it designed the unique environment, sort of, and I say sort of because it's still a fucking cave, for this DLC. Which is, you know, nice. But it's just ridiculous to have so much fighting. If you think length of a DLC, if it just involves pointless combat, just because we can have pointless combat, is good, then you're out of your fucking mind. Anyway. Okay. What? Oh shit. This is not gonna end well for me, is it? Nope, it isn't. I need to pull back with my entire party. Okay.
I'll deal with this.
Bloody hell. Shit.
I'm not going to make it.
Kill it!
Badly. I need to fall back.
Finally. This was a bloody annoyance. I've used a lot of HP potions for this fight. By the way, speaking of money, I have 35 sovereigns. I've spent a lot on getting those armor upgrades, by the way. Level am I? 13. I think I'm gonna get 14 by the end of this quest. Closed door. Oh, the way this place is built, by the way, it's probably built in such a way that they could potentially use it for other dungeons, using the same bloody map, just making some alterations. Okay, Sebastian, open the chest.
And that, I'm done.
Good. Well, here I'm actually gonna pull back a bit. There's gonna be a lot of foes. Ooh, shit, that's a revenant, isn't it? Yeah. And that's a blood mage, I think. Sebastian really needs attack speed. There we go. Ouch! No, not that. What can I do with Anders? Ow!
I have another in my sight.
Come on, kill the bloody bastard.
I've got you.
It's too much.
I'm coming.
Finally. Oh shit! No you don't, bitch! Thanks, Meryl.
That was exciting.
I'm glad that fucking arcane horror did not come with the initial wave. That would have been horrible. Really horrible. The demon's gift.
All taken care of.
Yeah, chest open. Let's keep moving. More foes await. A few more, then I'll be done. Okay, Lady Harriman. And loading for whatever reason. Game has a problem apparently. Come on game, load, you bloody piece of shit. Load. Yelling won't help, I know, but it does help relieve this frustration. Oh great, Alt tab and it takes me to a blank screen. That is just awesome, isn't it? I might have to close the game.
Starkhaven will not submit. I put that idiot Goran Vael into the prince's seat, but the other families won't heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
What do you want with her?
Your plot ends here.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian.
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished, but it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
I do like power.
Are you offering a deal?
You shouldn't deal with her, Hawke. Look what she's done here. She'll turn on you too.
A deal? With you? What have you to trade other than ambition too large for your grasp? Bring me the loyalty of 2 cities. Then perhaps you will be worthy of notice.
Do not listen to her.
Oh, such a pious soul, masking so much ambition. Are you so different from my lady? You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper and murderer.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
That's a good point.
You and Lady Harriman are fighting for the same thing, aren't you?
Regaining my birthright is hardly the same as stealing it from another.
But you want it. You had resigned yourself to letting your brother rule. Yet now, that seat glitters before you. You've always wanted it. You needn't deny it any longer. All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
What the hell? Well, that was not intentional. I'm gonna rival Sebastian. What the hell is wrong with this game, by the way? What's the loading?
Stop.
You've already traded your husband. The desire for power is easy. You swore to put aside worldly goods and...
Great. This will not go well, believe me. Okay. Meryl, I need a stun. Shit. That's a bit of a kick in the balls. A real kick in the balls. I need to disable Meryl's tactics. Well, for now at least. Disable that.
You've already...
Okay.
The desire for...
I do like power, blah 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 blah.
You swore to put aside worldly goods.
Okay. Right.
Let us return to the Chantry.
That
pray
was...
for Lady Harriman.
That took a lot less than I expected. Okay. That was it. Interesting. There's a final conversation with Sebastian, but that
Let us return to the Chantry.
is at the Chantry.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it.
Right. It is demons who should be feared, not mages.
Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
They're all dead. Your mother, too.
My mother has not existed for some time. What died today was only a puppet of the demon. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
Okay. I'm all for insanity being, being used as an excuse in some cases, in terms of story, in terms of character motivations and all of that. Hell, Jack the Aldersberg is insane, and yet he is an awesome antagonist in The Witcher 1. The thing is, insanity is not all he has going for him. That's actually the important point with him, and the key difference between him and, say, Lady Harriman, Kelder, for instance, Meredith. I don't really dislike what they did with Kelder. I think it makes sense because, he's not really an antagonist per se. He's just a twisted man, really, really twisted man. Simple as that. Anyway.
Your armor is very shiny, Sebastian. Doesn't that make you an easier target?
The light of the make... is my armor, Meryl. I'm not afraid.
And Andraste,
Maybe you could ask him to make his light less shiny. Then you wouldn't need as much armor.
Okay.
We're here to serve the maker. If your city was stolen, why didn't you just call the guards?
I'm afraid the matter can't be handled by guards, Meryl.
Aveline could help you. She's very good.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
You have what you need.
The Harrimans won't stand against you. Will you ride back to Starkhaven now?
I don't know. Flora said others are still vying for the title. I should find out who before I charge in blindly. In truth, I can't feel as righteous as I did before. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Aren't you your parents' heir?
I'm the youngest son of 3. My parents were rather traditional. They wanted the heir and the spare, and I was left in the cold. They put me in the Chantry to prevent my competing with my brothers.
You seem very dedicated to the Chantry. You were put there against your will?
At first. But it was the best thing that could have happened. I was a wild boy, a shame to my family. The Chantry made me a man. It's odd. When I wanted to rule, I would have been terrible at it. Now that I might be decent, I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
Don't let the demon make you doubt yourself.
In trying to retake Starkhaven, I have already brought death to so many. Could I ever do enough good as Prince to justify that?
It is your birthright.
Would you stand aside and let someone else claim what your family fought and died for?
I know you've done great things in Kirkwall, Hawke. I imagine your methods haven't always been scrupulous. But you clearly do more good than harm. I just don't know if I can follow that road.
You'll have to.
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company mercenaries had it.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. but I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
Think of them with every arrow you fire to retake your land.
Yes, this will be a fitting weapon to carry against the usurpers. Thank you for thinking of me, Hawke.
Oh, absolutely. That's rich. I've gained a lot of, Ooh. Hound's message. Hood's message to King. It's fire damage. I'll take that, however. Critical chance. It is useful, so I'll use it. Okay. That's it. Well, I've done Sebastian's quest. Next up... Let me just put it like this. There's a lot of stuff I can do here. A lot of stuff. Forbidden knowledge, sketchy on the details. Elves at large. We'll see. I'll do this main quest later on. But for now, I'm pausing the video. Costin here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.